Hello, fellow, and welcome back to another video. We are playing Starfield again, of course, and in the last episode, Vladimir sent us to go find another artifact that's supposed to be a big boy. So that's what we're going to be doing now, and let's just jump into it. And of course, at the beginning of every episode, we have to do a drink check. Today we're doing, I'm drinking it's like an energy liquid IV, but pretty good. All right, here we go.
Do you need something?
No, sir.
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
Okay, here we go.
What a ride! Switching grab drive to normal propulsion.
I love Barrett's commentary. Okay, here we go. Let's land this puppy. A ship's shields regenerate slowly. Good to know. Oh, I thought I wasn't recording. Okay, we're good.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
I swallowed the wrong way. Okay. The drama. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Open the hand scanner LB and look for distortions in your field of view. Okay, I'm not close enough to them. Distortions in the field of view. Oh. I understand you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. screenshot. Pretty cool. I want to write that down. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Whoa. Oh, floating. We're floating. Oh. Wow. Can I go in it? Wow. That's so cool. Are you kidding me? That's really cool. Guess I was not supposed to leave yet. Oops. Tree of waiting followers. Do I scan it? No. Investigate the source of the anomaly. Seems like it's getting faster when I go in these things. Am I not supposed to be doing that? Oh, it's going really fast. Okay. Didn't work. Thank goodness. Wow, I got chills. That was incredible. Your new power? What do you mean new power? Select the area at the top to access your powers. What? Anti-gravity field? Generate a localized field of intense low gravity and behold a planet's true power? What? What? 7 undiscovered temples. That's sick! What? LB to use your power?
Please use caution when utilizing that power around other humans.
Wow. That is sick. I am... Wow, that is wild. Okay, let's return to the lodge. Wow. Okay, I definitely wasn't expecting that. So, I think I wasn't doing it fast enough maybe before when I was trying to float to them. I'm not sure what all of a sudden made it work. I was so confused, but it worked now, so. All right, here we go.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail. An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
Okay, what did it say to do? Okay, use anti-gravity field in front of Vladimir.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
I don't know.
You got time for a quick chat? I appreciate it when you're able.
Why does everybody want to chat with me? Okay. Well, let's see what's next. Talk to Walter. Ugh. All right, here we go.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. All right, fine. I need your help. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect. That settles it then.
I'm in.
We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
Yes, let's do it.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Immediately. Let's do it.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
What is it?
Yes. I'm excited. This will be fun. I wonder if it will let me just fast travel. Let's see. Travel to Neon. I'm so excited. Okay, we're just gonna go for it.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband. You could be on your way. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Thank you very much. Level 9? Cool. Okay, I thought that was going to be a way longer quest, but that was really cool.
Sight is clear. Descend.
Yes, how cool! I've been so excited to come here. Should we put on that fun outfit? Okay, exit.
I am detecting high levels of salt in the air. I believe this will be beneficial for your lungs.
Meh. Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm Bass?
We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Okay, what's my fit? Oh, let's change. Why not? Should we put on the dancer outfit? It's so fun. Why not? Let's do it. I'm sure Walter just loves that I did that. So cool.
Word is the Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
What's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped.
All right, get up slowly and turn around.
Oh man. I'll mind my own business.
Don't cause him trouble.
Oh, 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 oh. Okay, fine. I'll switch into something else. I'll just do that.
Mr.
Be
Stroud,
more serious
you
for
didn't
this.
know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Okay, here we go.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Horns? Yeah, I got.
Okay, ask about security, investigate the cellar. Well, since we're already here, let's just go upstairs.
Keep it moving.
We're working on it, guy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa, did you get crazy hats? Okay, pretty crowded.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences. It's what life's all about. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. Excellent. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Enjoy the lounge.
Hey there.
VIP elevator?
This place is insane!
Vasco is scaring me. Oh. How do I even get over there?
Not sure if those Maroon zealots live in space, separate from the whole planet, or what.
Do I have to be hidden for this? I don't know. I'm not taking chances. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Now is the time to enhance your life. So go out, have your fun, live your best life.
Range of personal care products.
We gotta get going.
Line of equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs.
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Had a freelancer trail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. I've had enough.
Newell's Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories.
Just let me over that. Okay. Oh, literally everyone's gonna see me pick this door though. How else am I supposed to get in there? Hi, can you guys walk away, please? Okay, we'll just quick save, just to be safe. Like, are you standing here on purpose? Stop staring at me. Yeah. I know I'm detected. What the heck am I supposed to do?
Hey. Hi.
Hi, please walk away. Oh, man. Oh, are they walking away? Bye-bye. Let's see what happens, I guess. Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, I didn't make a mistake. Okay. Let's see. Which one do I need to? To Musgrove, you might not be aware, but there's a certain item that your employer has that others have taken an interest in. Now, I know you're gainfully employed, but what's the harm in a little chat? Besides, I have some information about your career that, well, I would want to know if I were you. I'm not joking, friend. Expect that termination notice to arrive soon. You need to think about your future in the precious few days you have left before they deactivate your security clearance. Per our discussion, you need to move that item as quickly as possible. Assume that you're being watched. It's only a matter of time before they come for you. Alright, let's keep moving.
You're lost.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time, but I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're
Why are they
doing
all
to
saying,
take over
like,
the company and drive me
they
out.
waited until I was
I
here
show
to have this conversation. Heyo.
Is everything ready?
Yep.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Here we go.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Ever run into spacers?
Yep.
Scumbags and scammers.
All right, here we go. They're dancing.
This Aurora stuff.
Hello. Too many people in here. Oh, 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 oh.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Hey, you wanna dance? Hell yeah! This is amazing! Hell of a party, right?
is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Okay. Oh, it's impossible to walk around in here.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
Okay.
That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and running is an option.
Oh.
Just do me a favor and
The
treat it as
person
a
behind
last
him
resort. I
just
have a
staring
reputation.
at us. Okay. What are you looking at? Mind your own business. Here we go. Oh boy.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting? Making me nervous.
Well, I'm literally stuck. It won't let me work.
So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
Not one of a
Of
kind.
the amount we agreed on.
Uh-uh. Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now. What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
Okay.
We have it.
Nice.
This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Okay, well, cool. Like you said, time to go home. Head to the entrance.
Something to do. Stop right there.
Uh-oh.
You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We better get off the planet quickly.
All right, way ahead of you. Let's do it. Get it.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's raised a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
Great.
There goes our way out. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Okay, let's see.
Catherine Luzion keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
I'm sure.
Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me see. You don't know what you're talking about. Ah, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule. Oh,
I'm
I
glad
think
that
we can
worked.
make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Thanks. I will head that way.
Hoping to get a meeting?
Here we go.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
All right. No, I'm an elevator person now. I build my kingdom here. That's so funny.
I'm aware.
Let's just do it.
3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Okay. That's a huge vent. Are you kidding me?
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
Okay.
Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
Oh man, get up.
The room below you is clear. Drop down.
Ew.
Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall.
Oh man.
The probability of your defeat processors damaged.
Can I go yet? She said to wait, but can I go?
Security is on full alert. No point in exit. Hold on, trying to shut down that robot remotely. Got it.
Okay, that sucks.
They're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
Watch out. This isn't worth it.
You will be easily defeated.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I messed up! I messed up! I messed up! She wasn't talking to me anymore. What was I supposed to do? Oh no! Oh no! Hello? Okay, that could have gone way better. That was not great. Oh no. Can you stop? Oh, scared me, Walter. Aid. What all do I have? I need to get more med packs.
Warning. Damage received. Office health compromised.
Who did you think you were messing with? Of course I was gonna get out of here. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. What are you shooting? Oh. Oh no. Okay, let's just... I'm so unfortunate. Okay.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
How do I get up there? What? Okay. Is this was the way to go? Okay.
Thought you could. I'm out of here! I'm out!
Okay. So I need to get up there. Oh no. Why is he getting me? Okay. Going pretty good.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. I yield to your judgment. You've more than proven yourself capable of resisting any course of action I attempt to dictate to you. My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. I have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
It's a pretty tough one, Walter.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. "10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it. Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?"
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
What's the catch?
Let's talk more back at the ship.
That all feels too easy. That feels like a trap.
I am capable of carrying additional supplies, if necessary.
That seems weird that he would just let us go. Okay. Ah, man, I can't fast travel.
Get going.
Let's see.
Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Yeah, we're done with Mr. Slayton. Thanks. I don't understand. How do I get out of here? Walter, you know this place. It's your building. Help us out here. Hello? Okay. Go to the lobby. Back to the ship. Still don't understand what just happened. Seems a little weird. Oh man. sorry for the stomping. I guess the neighbors are having a party or something. Let's see. Okay, well, maybe we'll just drink a whiskey and call it good. Come on. Oh, seems like a trap. I don't understand why they would just let us go.
That guy's trouble for the status quo. Hello, Captain.
Hello, Barrett. We are out of here while we still can.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. Really? I think there's at least one example of someone who didn't let the corruption of the city get to them. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
All right, here we go. Bye, Neon. What a time.
Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
I don't think you guys get to decide who's worthy.
What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it.
At least let us more call. Says whatever you want. You're just thieves to me. Have you been observing humans for long?
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
Okay. Grab jump to anywhere? Okay. Let's see. go to? Yeah, okay, yeah. Back to Alpha Centauri. And let's see. Okay. Talk to Noel. Let's see.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Wait, what happened? Who was after you?
Take a look at the ship's sensor data. I think...
All right, I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
Where is he? He's so quiet.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rome.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so sure about that.
Okay, well, let's guess that's a
Some
good point.
glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
If you are free soon, when you have a few
We
minutes,
talk.
there's something I'd like to
When
discuss.
that time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Oh man, everybody's needing to talk.
Can we talk?
All right. Well, guys, we are going to stop that episode there. Thank you so much for watching this episode. It was very successful. It was a long one, and I will catch you in the next one. See you tomorrow. Bye.